I'm going to show you how to get a flawless finish with caulk without any professional tools or experience needed. We can't all be those caulking wizards we see on Instagram, so from a fellow DIYer, here's how you can get your caulk looking pretty perfect. Firstly, you'll need a decent decorator's caulk and a sealant gun. This is my caulk of choice as it doesn't crack, so you only need to apply it once, as the name suggests, and you want to cut the nib on a slanted angle, not a blunt straight across cut. Then you need a jug of soapy water, cold, warm, whatever is fine. This is to make the smoothing process super easy. When applying your caulk, you don't need to go fast to start with. Just take your time and apply a small continuous bead by applying a firm pressure to the gun. Caulk is a great gap filler for skirting, architrave, fireplace surrounds, or anywhere you need to fill a gap or a join. And if you get gaps or big blobs as you're applying it, don't worry because everything is fixable. I never get it perfect, but the magic is in the smoothing. Dip your fingers into the soapy water and then just run one finger over the caulk to smooth it out. You can go over it with your finger several times if you need to. Just work the caulk until you're happy with the finish. Now here's a good example of when I applied it a bit gappy and not brilliantly, which is fine because the beauty of caulk is that you can just stop, go back, add a bit more even after you've smoothed it out. If you've not applied enough in places, you'll see those gaps after the smoothing, which you can just go back with your caulk, fill in and smooth again. Caulk isn't like silicone where you're trying to get a perfect bead all in one go, although it's really satisfying when you do. But as a beginner, let's be honest, you're going to cock it up a few times, which I have repeatedly. I've been renovating this house for over 3 years, caulked more than you can imagine, but I still don't get it spot on every time. With skirting boards or anything where you're working into tight corners like this, you might struggle to apply the caulk in one continuous motion, so feel free to turn the gun around and work from the far corner back into the middle. You'll blend these two beads of caulk together as you smooth it anyway. I'm going to be painting over this caulk and painting my walls and woodwork all the same colour, so I don't need to worry about getting crisp, perfect caulk lines as you're never going to see it. I would always personally recommend caulking before painting because you can cover any not so perfect lines with your paint colour. Now this is the part of the day I started to speed up a bit, getting those beads of caulk on a bit stronger and quicker, and it really shows you the difference between the before and after as a gap filler. Caulk just makes your decoration look so seamless and complete. I also caulk joins in any other bits of decor I want to look seamless, like this ceiling rose I fitted in this space. It's absolutely the same method and principle. Apply the caulk, soapy water, smooth it over. I also find having a damp cloth on hand helps too, just to wipe my finger on if I get any caulk build up or to wipe over any smears I get on the walls. Caulking all the joins between the architrave, skirting and the rest in this room was a big task that took me several hours, but once you're in the flow of it and you find your rhythm with this easy caulk application method, you'll feel like a pro in no time.